All right, here we are, all loaded up for a canoe trip on the Rideau River. 3 days, 2 nights, 2 adults, 2 kids, and a dog. All right, perfect. We just arrived at our campsite, Nicholson's Lock. It's bypassing some rapids and some waterfalls. It wasn't a far paddle, but we had, it was a headwind gusting to supposedly about 30 miles per hour. Our camp's all set up, tents up, canoes away, picnic tables in use. And we've got the place entirely to ourselves, which is usually the case on the Rideau Canal. At any of the quieter lock stations, there's usually nobody else there. Well, that was a good sleep. This Woods tent from Canadian Tire is just amazing. We had a Marmot Halo before that. It was good, but this tent's pretty nice. It's a little bit cool. Leaves are falling. I think the sun's coming out later. Hope so. Go check out some waterfalls and hiking this morning, I think. Do our breakfast on the little fire on the barbecue. Just doing up some chorizo salami, and I got hot water on for coffee and oatmeal. I always like a spicy sausage for breakfast when I'm camping. Kids like it too, so it works. Doing up some instant coffee. Just going for a morning hike here, walking along the edge of the canal, and then we're going to check out the waterfalls, the rapids, the ruined bridge, that sort of thing. Just hiking past this swing bridge. This is one of the manual swing bridges that is turned with a big lever crank. Goes in the middle of the bridge. Pretty spot. Scoping out the Stone Arch Dam at, well, I guess this is the top of Nicholson's. This would be Nicholson's Rapids. Another really nice bridge. Fall colors in the background. This one's an old steel bridge. Goes over the rapids that the locks go around. Up there's an old ruined bridge. I don't know if it was probably a rail bridge, I'm guessing, by the size of the columns. See the rapids and the waterfalls. This is the little pond behind our campsite, immediately behind our campsite. So today for lunch, barbecuing, soup. So what I have is I just have your standard compliments canned cream of mushroom soup, and we put in some instant rice to thicken it up, and So that's what we're doing. We're doing soup and rice on the barbecue over a wood fire. So we're just noticing every time there's a big gust of wind, water blows down the canal and sloshes over the end of the lock. It's kind of cool because we'd hear the big rush of water and we'd be like, where's that coming from? And we noticed that there was a gust of wind, and that's what it is. The wind is pushing water down the canal. This is a big sustained gust, and you'll see it all go away here once the gust goes away. Just out for a hike and we found this spooky staircase. I've been here before. At any rate, it's all overgrown. Looks like it goes up to the old lockmaster's house. That's the building at the top of the hill. That was a fortified lock station. I'm thinking about jumping into the river. A little swim, get washed off. But the water's really cold. The kids are getting in, but the water's pretty cold. I'm gonna think about it for a bit. Yeah, so it's cold, but not as cold as I was thinking. I mean, you could stay in for, a minute or two. It's not like that take your breath away cold. So, I was not expecting to see this. It's a boat car, license plates and everything. He's just out for a boat ride, just like we do, bud. He's doing a 3-point turn. So, for dinner tonight, we are doing stuffed peppers, ham stuffed peppers. So, they're peppers, green and red and yellow peppers, hollowed out and stuffed with ham, cheddar cheese, and pineapple. Just admiring the reds and the yellows and the greens and the trees. Really nice contrast. Something we always do is we always put our thermarests down in the bottom of the boat, and then we load our gear on top of that. And the nice thing about having the thermarests in the bottom of the boat, it's more comfortable for the dog, it's more comfortable for the kids. More comfortable for us, I guess. What probably doesn't make a big difference for the adults, but nice for the dog and the kids. Here we are, all loaded up. This was partially a test to see how well our gear distribution worked for 4 people and a dog for a multi-day trip, and it works fine. We didn't even go to any effort to, or not much effort to, pack ultra light or anything like that. We just kind of packed how we normally packed, but we left a couple things behind. We didn't bring, folding chairs and that sort of thing. So basically, here's how it works. That's Mom's backpack in the front. So everybody has their own backpack, and then under the front seat, we've got each of the kids have their own backpack. We just have the one cooler bag left because we went through the other ones. The other ones just kind of fold up and put away, but basically the cooler bags were under the middle seat. In the center, we have the tent on the port side. We have the sleeping bags and a waterproof bag on the starboard side. In the middle, the red backpacks, just odds and ends like pots and cooking fuel and just a little bit of everything. You see our 10-liter dromedary water bag there. And then in the back, we have, that's my, it's not a backpack, it's a waterproof bag that I use for my gear. All right, and that's everything. That's That's gear for 4 people and a dog for 3 days, and so I think we're definitely going to be able to do some longer trips in this boat next year. We'll even be able to bring a little bit more gear than we did. All right, here we are back at our launch site, Burritts Rapids. That is our family canoe trip. Thanks. Bye.